Alright guys, hey, it's Games with Brains again, and I'm back with another Life Stories video. I like making these, but anyway, my last one was the first time smoking weed. And that's, wasn't a crazy story, wasn't too crazy. Nothing totally crazy happened, but it was a cool story, so you can go check that out if you haven't already. But this time, I'll spoil the other one a little bit. I didn't actually get high. I just smoked weed. It was the first time I did it. So some people just don't get high their first time. I guess it needs to resonate in your system a little bit for some people. I don't know. Anyway, this is the first time I actually got high, and in my opinion, I'm just gonna say right now, I think I got too high. So just saying that. So this was freshman year of high school. And it was a couple weeks, maybe a week, I don't know, I'm not sure, I don't remember quite how long it was after the first time, but it wasn't super long. But I remember it was homecoming day, and so all my friends were planning on going, and then I met up with two of my friends before anyone else, maybe three, I don't remember, I think it was two though, and it was like 2 hours or 3 hours before homecoming was started, so we were gonna hang out for a little bit and buy the weed. And so my school is literally right across from. I'll tell you. My school works. There's the middle school. In between the middle school and the high school is this science and technology school, which it totally sounds rich, but honestly, my school's not that crazy rich and stuff. But there is a science and technology and math school and whatever, which isn't always used for every math and science class, but some, like electives especially, and even government is in there and stuff. But some middle schools, there's half of it goes to the middle school, half of it goes to high school, and the middle school part isn't used a whole lot. And this isn't, I don't know why I'm drawing on, because this isn't even part of the story, but across the street from all that is a big park, and it's called Utah Park, and I don't live in Utah, but it's connected to a pool, which is called Utah Pool. I don't know why it's called Utah, but anyway, it's not even on a street called Utah or anything, so whatever. But it's a pretty big park. There's a baseball field for the school. There's a pond. There's a playground that isn't for the school. It's just there. And then there's the pool, and there's tennis courts, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, and I guess there's like this little hill where you can go up. It's not a big hill. Maybe in the future I'll do like a walkthrough of that park. I don't know why. I don't know, but maybe. But that won't be for a while. Anyway, I'm drawing on now because I haven't even gotten close to the story yet. But we met at Utah Park, at the park. And this might be in a couple stories. I don't really remember. I can't think of any other ones right now. But we met there, hung out for a little bit, waiting for the drug dealer. And drug dealers are always late. And it was true, though, because we ended up waiting like 2 hours before the guy was there. Then finally, I think my friend just thought he was cool. Like, oh yeah, I know the drug dealer, bro. I'm going to go buy from him. Because I'm pretty sure he was like, you guys can just hang out and I'll just get it. But then we got it. I don't remember what kind of weed it was, sadly. It was nice, though. And, later on in this video, there's probably going to be someone saying, oh, bro, your weed was laced, but it wasn't. I know it wasn't, and I'll get to that later. But anyway, we got the weed, hung out for a little bit. I was like, me and, my other friend that didn't buy it were like, alright, bro, let's smoke a little bit right now. Just get the party started, bro. But, so then we went back away, because across the street from my park, not across the street, but a little bit down the road, there's a whole sanctuary. I don't know what to call it. We call it the wetlands, because that's what it is. It's like a big wetlands. There's a forest in the middle of it. There's a lake in that too. There's a big stream. There's a lot of cool animals there. I think there's even coyotes. There's a lot of snakes. And it's a really cool place to hang out. I walk my dogs there sometimes because it's so cool. But we went over there. We went into this place that was kind of by someone's backyard, so it wasn't quite into the wetlands, quote unquote, yet, but we were basically there. And we went behind this place that apparently he had smoked at before, because I think there was like a used water bottle bong or something, but we started smoking, and I think I remember, like, we were all smoking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there might have been 4 of us, but I don't remember if this one guy was there or not yet. But we were smoking, and I remember not being high that time either, but I was like, like coughing. It was funny. But then a couple hours later rolled around, and then it was around 7 o'clock, and all my other friends came, and then we started smoking again, and we went to it was late at night, and we went to the little hill monument. It's all graffitied, but there's a couple places you can sit on it. There's just a little place where you can sit. I don't know, but we sat there and we smoked. I think we got 2 grams and we smoked all of it. And I didn't realize weed was so strong, because it was my second time, and the first time I didn't get high, so I was like, oh, I gotta puff this real hard, bro, otherwise I won't get high. But we were all smoking, and I remember at one point my friend was being an asshole, and he, like, I feel like I was already high at this time, not crazy high, but I was, like, high, because I remember everyone, like, started talking about something, and then we looked away. It was like a show. Like, we looked to the left, and this guy is just sitting here smoking, like, all the weed. like a sitcom or something. But after that, I just remember we were basically done with the weed. We were getting ready to go, and I swear to God I passed out. Before that, because it was late at night and the tennis courts had these big lights, I remember someone looking like, whoa, dude, look at the lights. And that set me off. I don't know why, but I was like, whoa. And I honestly don't even really feel like it was anything too crazy. But it probably was. I was like, whoa, dude. And I remember for like 15 minutes-ish, I was just like kind of having fun. It was kind of funny, but I remember I went back to sit down. I don't even remember actually going back to sit down, but I remember I woke up in this, like, one of the guys pushed me, and they were like, bro, come on, give me your phone. And I was like the 6th time they asked, but I was like, what, bro? And I was freaking, and I started freaking out. I started going, what? And I gave him my phone. I, like, just threw it at him, and I was like, whatever, keep it. I need to walk away. And I was with my other friend who was the guy in the first time smoking weed who didn't get high either, and he was, like, totally out of it. Like, he had his arms, like, in this weird, like, zombie position, and he was like, oh, dude, I feel like I'm floating, and he, like, jumped and tripped, and he was having fun, and I was freaking out. I was, like, screaming, and it's really sad. I feel bad because I probably ruined their night a little bit, but I'm not encouraging the smoking of weed, but if you ever do smoke weed and you have a group of friends and one of them gets an anxiety attack or whatever, do not be an asshole to them. What my advice, maybe I'll make a different video on this, but plain and simple, don't be an asshole to them. I'll make a different video on how to trip sit or whatever. And I remember someone else that night, we were all smoking, and then the one person who we smoked weed with the first time, the girl, she was doing acid for the first time, and she was freaking out too. So part of my friends were focused on her, and then part of my friends were focused on me, and it was me, and I was like freaking out. It was like I was walking, then it was like I had amnesia. Like I was walking, and then like I blanked out. Then I go back, and I'm like in my body again. Like it was one of those out of body experiences, which happens a lot on weed if you have an anxiety attack. Which is partly why I don't support the use of weed recreationally fully, because some people are prone to anxiety on it, and I definitely was, and I got over that, which I'll also probably explain maybe a little bit in some other videos. I'll definitely have some more weed stories, but yeah, I got over that, but some people don't, and they always have a bad time, and that's not good, and it can honestly damage you. So if you're like that, you might not want to try weed, or you might not want to keep doing it. But anyway, I remember specifically going on my hands and knees on the ground on the cold pavement because it was concrete, and I was like, is this real life? And then I was talking to myself. I was like, oh, I'm like that guy on that YouTube video. Is this real life, bro? But I seriously was freaking out. I said, "Where am I?" I like screamed it, and I couldn't hear myself screaming it, but I like from my throat, like it was my throat hurt after I said it, and like it was just so weird. Because then we went on this bridge that crosses from the park to our high school, and my friends were up there, and I was like, "Did you hear me?" And they're like, "Yeah, you freaking out, bro." My friends aren't very good trip sitters, honestly. They're not great. They're not even really my friends anymore, but that's not part of the point. But I remember after going off the bridge, the security guard pulled up, and that's when I was like, oh my god. Because I was like freezing, because it was kind of cold, which I think is another thing that set me off, because it felt weird to me. I get really shaky when it's cold, and I was like freaking out. Like, it looked probably like I was having a seizure. Like, it was not funny. It is something I can look back on and laugh at now, but it is still not funny. Bringing myself back to that was kind of not great. But I remember the security guard was just like, "Is everything okay here?" It was a girl, so she's like, "Is everything okay here?" I don't know, but we were like, yeah. I remember this group of people like just walked by at one point. That was weird. It freaked out my friend who was doing acid, because they thought they hallucinated it or something. But I remember then we actually went into the party, quote unquote. But it was kind of cool. Everyone was dancing, and that made me feel better. The principal was standing there though, like. And I remember there's this picture online of me, because I went to this other group of friends that I'm sort of friends with, and we all took a picture, and I was just like, I had my hands up, and I looked like I was looking like off in the distance. It was funny because it just looked weird. I looked like stoned, but I remember dancing and going in the crowd of people and whatever, and then just how shitty I felt, because I was basically coming down from the high after the homecoming dance. It was like 8 or 9, maybe 9 o'clock, and I remember my friends were leaving, and I was waiting to get picked up, and I was just sitting there like, whoa, like that was weird. I don't know if I want to do that again, but I did, and there will be probably more videos on that later, but this video is getting kind of long. Thank you guys for watching. If you like life stories and want to see some more, then definitely give this video a like and subscribe and comment. And you can share this video around too. That'd be so sweet, bro. But I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.